So it's a very good evening, dear viewers, and welcome to this match in the KCC T20, the Elite Cup, where we have the NCM Investment, who are taking on the Kuwait Swedish. To my left is the ever-smiling Nasser Hussain, and to his left is Usman Ghani, the captain for the Kuwait Swedish. Always in the toss is going to be the match official, Mr. Qayyum. So welcome everyone for the toss. Usman will spin the coin. 100 is the call, and that's 100. So Nasser won the toss. What have you elected? So dear viewers, decision has been made. NCM Investment has won the toss, and it's their decision to bowl first. Live action comes up in a couple of moments from here on. So once again, a very good evening, dear viewers, to this match in the KCC T20, where the Kuwait Swedish have been taking on the mighty NCM Investment. Let's have a quick look at the playing 11 for both the teams. For the Kuwait Swedish, we begin with Usman Ghani, the captain and the wicket keeper. There's Adnan Idris, there you see Asanka Silva, Bulbul Mohammed, Chinna Madhubamai, Nimesh Ridmika, Ravija Sandarwan, Sajid Kalam, Sujan Mia, Suman Mohammed and Yasin Patel. For the NCM Investment, it's Nasser Hussain, the captain, Naveen Jacob, the wicket keeper, Diju Xavier, Harun Shahid, Mohammad Farooq, Manjula Prasanna, Mohammad Adnan, Mohammad Rizwan, Nimesh Latif, Shahrukh Kudus and Shiraz Khan. It's the mighty 11 for both the teams. A must important win that they would like to have. Of course, it's going to be either one of the team, not both of them can win. And those 2 points will be very, very crucial going further in the tournament. It's a tough match for sure, 2 good teams. The 2 match officials also are making their way out. In the middle, there's Abdul Qayyum, whom that you saw during the toss. We're moments away from this match to begin. Make sure that you have and root for your best team. Either it's Kuwait Swedish or the NCM Investment. Both the teams have a lot of support. And any in Kuwait, outside Kuwait, there's a lot of fans. NCM, you see the names, Diju, Nasser Hussain. It was a good decision. NCM Investment, they won the toss, elected to bowl first. They want to see how much Kuwait Swedish are going to put on the board. I reckon anything on the surface, it looks a good one. 160 or a 180 might be defendable for the Kuwait Swedish. They do depend a lot on the bowling lineup. There's Suman Mohammed that you will see, Yasin Patel, the mighty all-rounder, Snidmika Ramesh, Sujan Mia as well to add to that name. We await further batsmen and they're making their way out. The fielding team have taken their position. And then I hear a hurdle right now. And valuable discussion being made by the captain Nasser Hussain. It's chilly. It's almost, as we speak, around the 12-degree mark, and it will go down further. So if we have a look at the table so far, we've seen that Al Mulla Exchange have been making it to the top three wins out of the 3 matches. Kuwait Swedish following them closely. 2 wins out of the 3 that they have played. NCM Investment, they've only played 1 so far. This is the 2nd match and they would like to get those 2 valuable points and see themselves up on the table. Stack Cricket Club have played 4 matches, have lost all 4 of them, tally. And just the level above Stack Cricket, Ravija Sandarwan and Adnan Idris as usual, the opening pair for the Kuwait Swedish. So it might be an early time for the NCM investment. And with that one positive win that they've had, they would like to continue the winning streak, not get away anything else to the others. Mohammad Rizwan to start off with the bowling attack in the power play. So the spinner's been introduced. Nasir Hussain feels that this surface has something for the spin bowlers, and we know how Rizwan can be with the ball in hand, mighty deceptive. It will be interesting to see him against Adnan Idris. So the previous match that NCM Investment played was against Stack Cricket Club, batting first, 205 runs put on the board with a loss of 5 wickets. And Stack could not chase that down. They lost by 17 runs. It was Shiraz Khan, the all-rounder, batting 55 for 28 deliveries, and then with the ball in hand, 2 wickets to seal the deal for the NCM Investment. There's a slip. So the attack right on. Mr. Qiyum says play, and here we are. Ball number 1 on your way. Rizwan against Ravija. Could not get it underneath, but there's a lot of power behind it. That's going to be a boundary. This is Ravija Sandaruwan for you. Would have liked to scoop it up and over for a maximum, but nonetheless a boundary to get on the very first one. Was wide off that fielder. No chance for Nimish. He's an athletic man, and nothing can come to stop that boundary. So it's a good start for the Kuwait Swedish. Boundary stayed away. Tossed up, full toss. There's a fielder out there, Adnan, who'll stop it for a 1. Rizwan got away with that. Ravija will be upset. He thought that could have been connected better for a maximum. Nonetheless, he gets a 1. Brings Adnan Idris on strike. That's a loud appeal. Is it going down leg? Was there bad? There's a mix-up. There was a mix-up for a moment. It's given as a leg by. Try to play that sweep against Rizwan. I told you it's going to be interesting to watch Adnan Idris against Rizwan. And the battle has started. Rizwan on top of Adnan on the very first delivery. He was lucky it was going down the leg side. A little bit on the off, and it could have seen his innings come to an end. That's poor. That is very poor from Rizwan. He's giving freebies to Ravija Sandaruwan. He likes the spinners on. It is very wide. And all that he had to do was making sure that he plays it away from the long off fielder. He had the time. And he has the connection as well. So this is a fantastic start. 10 runs of the 4 deliveries. Ravija is looking dangerous. Goes on the back foot, punching it towards the Xaviers. It's really a good start. He would like to be there, not throw his wicket away, Ravija. He's been in some superb form of late, and he would like to carry it in this match and then the remaining match of the tournament. Defends it. Nonetheless, it's a good over from the perspective of Kuwait Swedish. 10 runs out of it without a wicket to lose. So it's going to be Haroon to bowl the second over. And he's coming in from the garden end. 10 runs. Adnan Idris in that previous over wanted to play a sweep shot. Was lucky that did not... He's going down the leg side, not hitting the stumps. So spin from both the ends. Now the ball will go away from Adnan Idris. He would like to take his time. He likes pace on the ball, Adnan. If it would have been a pacer up front, you know how dangerous he is. But again, spinners is a little bit calculative. But it's just the early time. 2 deliveries only faced so far. And we know what Adnan, poor delivery. Very poor. Got away. Good keeping. There have been extra runs. Certainly saved a couple of runs there, the keeper. Again, just dabs it. If he plays these dot deliveries, he will put pressure on himself. And Haroon will just want that. He wants to get the outside edge. There's no slip there in the previous over. We did see a slip. Oh, that's a cracker of a delivery. The keeper has missed it. The ball is running away. It might, and it does. So 4 runs in the form of byes. It tells you how great the delivery was. He was clueless, Adnan. That spun it, missed it by a whisker. The keeper thought it might go down the leg side. He too was clueless about that spin, but it was a fantastic delivery. And the smiles will tell you. Smile from Ravija, smiles from Haroon. The 4 run does not add up into his tally, but those are extra. Again missed it. This time that's a wicket. It's cleaned him up. Adnan departs on a golden duck, and Haroon in that previous delivery was unlucky, but right time it connects. Adnan is depressed. He was surely playing those dot deliveries. The pressure was building on him to rotate the strike. He departs for a golden duck. The facing 5 deliveries. It's a big breakthrough for the NCM investment. Have a look at it. Perfectly pitched, going for the attack, and it just clipped those bails. Wonderful it is. A surprise, Yasin has been sent up the order. Usually you'd seen that Usman Ghani comes at the number 3 position. That's smartly done to counter the left-hander, because saw a leg spin from the road end where Rizwan, and here is Haroon. So a left-hander can play it much better. Smart decision to send Yasin Patel up the order. This is a great start for the NCM investment. The fielders have just been closing in. This is a great spin. So this surface surely has the purchase for the spinners. You'll see both the bowlers bowling in tandem. Maybe Adnan will also come in once the power play is done. Nasir also does bowlers slower ones. He will surely come in as well. This is great. This is turning out to be a fantastic over. If not for those 4 byes, it would have been fantastic to finish off with a wicket and a wide, which is a run indeed. So end of over number 2, 15 for the loss of 1. And this over belongs to NCM. The previous one was for Kuwait Swedish. Battle is on between these two teams. So Rizwan will continue. 9 runs in that first over. And Ravija took him on. Let's see Comes down again. This is sloppy. This is, I would say, miscalculation from Ravija. It was a wrong one. Got outfoxed, and NCM are having a party here. His bowling, those deliveries was going away from Ravija. This was a googly. The replay will tell you how good it was. And there was a smile also from Ravija. He departs on 9 of 6. Kuwait Swedish are in big trouble. They lose both their openers. There is Rizwan. Their googly came in. And that is why he's so dangerous. Rizwan, Ravija has to walk back. He'll be dejected with that shot. Usman Ghani comes in. Now both these batters, Usman Ghani and Yasin Patel, will have to make sure that they steady the ship, because they cannot keep losing wickets. It's a lot of responsibility on the captain, Usman Ghani, to make sure that he does not lose his wicket. There's a partnership required, a big partnership is requested. They do have batters to come, but they don't want to be losing wickets so early. So now Rizwan against Yasin Patel is yet to get off mark. There's the pressure in the form of a slip fielder being placed. So Yasin will not want to come down the ground just like Ravija. Plays it off the back foot. There was no second slip. The ball is running away. So is Shahrukh Kudus. And he is not able to stop it. Should have done a little bit better. And they get a boundary over there. It was sort of intentional. It looked like it was. He thought that he just made it there, but then the ball just touching the boundary line. So 5 runs and a wicket. It was a good start to the over with that wicket of Ravija Sandar 1. Now there's a slip. Diju is in that position. Much required. It's going to be very interesting to watch the spinners on. I don't think Shahrukh Kudus will get the ball in hand because the surface is doing too much for the spinners. And you have the likes of Nimesh, you have the likes of Nasir Hussain, Adnan also to come in. Quick single. Well done. So for Osman, there's no slip. They do have a fielder in the deep that we see at the long off region. And there's one at deep mid wicket. Plays a sweep shot. The ball is running away. This time again, Shahrukh Kudus giving it a long chase. And it beats him in the end. That's going to be another boundary to finish off. So he's conceding those runs from his end. Rizwan, 10 runs out of this over with a wicket of Ravija. End of over number 3, 25 for the loss of 2 wickets. So Harun will continue. This is a fantastic over that The first one, picking the wicket of Adnan Idris. A delivery before that spun and just went above the off stump for a 4 byes. And then the very next delivery on target. Smart. That is smart from Yasin Patel. Low risk, gives a long chase, and well done this time. He keeps it down for 2. But they come in for the 3rd. So good running between the two. And this is what it is best, the left hand right hand combination, making sure that the bowler has to adjust the line and length and also to the fielding positions. It's got to shuffle across. Now they have a deep extra cover and same a deep mid wicket. It's no long off though. We are inside the power play, so the field restrictions are definitely on, and that's why only 2 fielders will be allowed outside the 30-yard circle. And since we have the spinners employed, they're going to be very quick with the time, no delay from their end. Still a great over, 4 runs only out of it, 2 more deliveries left to go by. Yasin Patel on strike is 8 of 8. It's all about building a partnership. If this partnership sticks through, they can compensate for the runs that they've missed in these initial overs. But if they lose a wicket in here, the pressure will build. Asanka Silva surely to come next, and they would not want him to come so early on. Sajid Kalam, the left-hander. So if Usman departs, Asanka will come in. If Yasin, then the Sajid Kalam. Nonetheless, it's a great over once again from Harun. Only 4 runs out of it. 29 for the loss of 2 after 4. As the bowling change, Rizwan has been replaced. And what an interesting match it has been going between India and Afghanistan. 212 posted by India. Afghanistan getting that run and matching it. It's now on to a super over. 16 runs is what they've got with the loss of a wicket. So it's down to India to get the 17 runs. A cracker of a delivery from Adnan Idris. It was Mukesh Kumar with the ball in hand, and there we have 16 runs that what he's given. 3 byes, a 6 and a 4 to concede in that over. Now we'll wait and see who is it going to be for India. I surely believe Rinku Singh and Shivam Dubey. But here 2 dots, pressure on Usman Ghani. Drags it short. That is poor. When the batter is feeling the pressure, wonder why the intention is to go short. He will be feeling dejected. Usman Ghani did not come from the middle of the bat. Otherwise, it was meant to go for a maximum any other day. Full toss. As a long chase for Shiraz. So what a match this is from the other end in the international stage. And here as well for Kuwait Swedish versus NCM Investment, we predicted that it's going to be a tough encounter with the bat. This time it should be a boundary. Still a long chase. Nimish Latif gets it and stops it using his football tricks to perfection. Shiraz Khan also complimenting in stopping that one. They keep it down for a 2. So yet not a boundary conceded. Although there were multiple opportunities in getting that. 6 runs out of the over. 1 more delivery left. They want a wicket in the NCM Investment. They want to send Usman Ghani packing as soon as possible. Well stopped. It was hit hard, but stayed towards backward point. So 5 overs done, 35 for the loss of 2. Another change in bowling. Manjula has been asked to come in. He's replacing Haroon. So we're in the final over of the power play, and then you will see the field restrictions being lifted. Earlier we had only 2 fielders allowed outside. And you'll see 5 fielders being allowed. He goes up. He's confident. There's no one back in the deep. And even if there was one, doesn't matter. There was a maximum to concede. What a shot that is from Yasin Patel. Got right underneath the bat. The ball was pitched by Manjula. Not a good start to the over from his end. 6 runs. And he will be the one under pressure. This is KCC T20, the Elite Cup, dear viewers. It's a good shot again. They are coming with the counter attack. The ball might not run away. Good dive, Nimish, giving it all today. So 8 runs. Is he still going to continue with the onslaught that is intended to show in the over? And that's a big responsibility, Azmatullah Omarzai, for the Afghanistan in the super over. So keep watching that score, keep watching that action side by side. And make sure that once that super over is done, you come and join us again here because the Kuwait Swedish are just starting to turn the tables around. Both the batters are looking now to get the runs which were dried up in the initial 5 overs. This over has gone for 9. And Manjula, the wicket, looking for a wicket, deflected off his hands. They take the quick single. You're always going to make it. Yasin Patel is very quick between the wickets. And for India, it is Yashasvi Jaiswal and the skipper Rohit Sharma. Where is Rinku Singh? He should be bought in during this time, though Yashasvi Jaiswal is talented. We need the hard hitters. Yasin, half-hearted, goes straight towards Shahrukh Kudus. So he's done well. Manjula came back after conceding that 6. There's one more delivery left to go. We're not done with the over, and he was counting. Yasin knows it very well. So Imran Mustafa Haji. Manjula was happy. Not again. So this time, rightfully, it's the end of over number 6. 45 for the loss of 2 wickets. So Adnan gave away 6 runs in that first over. He will continue. The power play is done. The field restrictions are out. We now have 5 fielders allowed outside the 30-yard circle. There's trying to be cheeky. He's very smart, Yasin Patel. He knows there was no one out in that position. The fielder who was stationed was very wide and he gets a boundary. Easy it is. And this is why he's so smart. He takes very calculated risk. There's no risk on that occasion. It was a poor one, although from Adnan. It was going down the leg side. Anyway, not the leg side, was hitting around his thigh pad region and he plays it comfortably in the gap. And Yasin Patel is moved to 21 of 16 deliveries. And there India get that valuable 6 runs what they required. But still it's in for Afghanistan. That comes another good shot from the skipper Rohit Sharma. Two back-to-back 6s and the dreams of Afghanistan to beat India looks like that's been dropped. They needed 17. They need 3 and 2. And of this over, we've got 6 runs with 2 more deliveries left to go by. This is a poor one from Azmatullah or Omarzai. He's giving half volleys to Rohit Sharma to pay the price. But in your Adnan Idris would want to make sure that his line and length is perfect. There's no half tracker to Usman Ghani. He did get away 1 in that previous over. He did not connect Usman. The rest could have had a 6 to his name. Again, it's on the tenterhooks. 2 runs required of the last delivery. It can go anyway. Full toss. Is it waist height? Looks like it is not. They're claiming for 1. But the umpire feels it's the end of an over. End of over number 7. 52 for the loss of 2 wickets. So 7 overs done, 52 for the loss of 2 wickets, the score for the Kuwait Swedish. And it's time now for the dynamic Nimesh Latif to come into the attack. He will not show you what he's going to bowl. He bowls on half tracker though. This time Usman Ghani again finds the fielder. It's the second time that he got such an half tracker. And he's not been able to put it away for a boundary. And any other day when he's in form, he would have surely got that up and over the boundary rider. Just going right arm round the wicket to this left-hander. Well respected. The call is for 2, but they will be happy with the 1. Adnan is very good with his throw. On the tenterhooks it is, and again that's tied. India could not beat Afghanistan in that super over. 16 out of it. It was Yashasvi Jaiswal though. I told you we would have loved to see Rinku Singh coming along with Rohit Sharma. The youngster does not manage to get 2 on the board. And the final T20 between India and Afghanistan has been tied. Gotta give it kudos to the Afghanistan cricket side. Well played. 212 or 213. To get, but they did tie it. And it was Rinku Singh. Rohit Sharma got retired out. Rinku Singh came in to take those 2 quickly. But nevertheless, we focus now on this match because it was a bit of an exciting encounter. And thank you, Jacob John. Surely it's great to be back in the Combox and to witness a great match between India and Afghanistan. And here the spinners are rightly dominating these 2 batters. Oh, that's a misfield. Arun was the man. We said only singles to take. 4 runs in this over. 1 more delivery left to go by. Usman Ghani 17 of 16. And that's a dot. So end of over number 8. A fantastic over from Nimesh. Kuwait Swedish are 56 for the loss of 2. And there's a batting summary up for you. This Ravi Jasandar who won the first over against Rizwan was fabulous. 9 of 6 but then got out. Adnan Idris was looking under pressure. Goes for a golden duck. Yasin Patel 24 of 20 and Usman Ghani 17 of 17. The bowling summary. Mohammad Rizwan, Arun Shah, the wicket each for them. Mohammad Adnan 13 runs in the 2 overs. Manjula Prasanna 10 and 1 and Nimesh Latif just concluded that previous over, giving away 4 runs. So 6 extras overall in the 8 overs. And we have 56 runs for the Kuwait Swedish. We're just a little bit quick. There's another super over. So still the match is not done yet. And Shiraz Khan is going to be the new bowler in. So I thought that there's only going to be 1 super over, but you're going to play multiple super overs to get the final result. And everyone for sure in the stadium might be going wild because never has it happened. It's worth the money, the ticket money that they've spent. Sort of an half tracker, he's missed it. But was there an inside edge? There was not. The reaction from Shiraz Khan He would have wanted to have an inside edge. It's an appeal. Where is it? There's confusion, but they make it. They make it. So Shiraz Khan also has been doing wonders with the ball in hand. Live from the Sulabia cricket ground. He is getting that assistance from the surface. He was very expensive in that first match against Stack. 44 runs conceded in that 4 overs. He did get 2 wickets. But the runs is what that he would like to improve. Mighty spin. He'll take a 1. He'll be on strike for the next over. Yasin Patel, end of over number 9. Kuwait Swedish only managed to get 3 runs in the over. They're 59 for the loss of 2 wickets. So Nimish will continue. Just got to be careful. He's in the vacant region. They're coming back for the second. The throw to the keeper's end. It was away. It was away. He's wanting to get aggressive. Now he's had too much of those dot deliveries. It's been 2 quiet overs. First from Nimish, then from Shiraz Khan. Nimish again doing it well, playing it cheekily again. Not too much bad on it. They will not get a second. There's a misfield that costed them then another run. It was Shahrukh Kudus, the man in the deep. So 2 more deliveries left, only 4 runs have come out of the over. That's like a little bit short. They'll not get a run there. So he's mixing it up well, Nimish Latif, with those variations. It's been great. It's been good. There's only a delivery to go and we'll be done with that 10 overs, which have gone by in a flash because the spinners are on. And that's it. So end of over number 10. We are halfway through the first innings and Kuwait Swedish are 63 for the loss of 2 wickets. They're scoring at almost 6 runs an over and they need to pick up. And if this partnership continues to build on, then for sure they might want to stop somewhere around 150, 160. That's a wicket. That's an appeal. It's been given. Shiraz Khan. He was looking to get Usman Ghani in the previous over, but he gets it here. And just as when we said that this partnership was important, they have lost it. They have lost another wicket, I mean. Usman Ghani departs for scoring 18 of 21. Yasin is rejected. And so will the supporters of Kuwait Swedish be. Trying to play off the back foot, but then has not been able to cut it well. They will be rejected. Let's see who's going to come in. There's a Sanga Silva. As we mentioned, right-hander replaces another right-hander. So wicket on the very first delivery of the over is always sweet. And he would like to get a couple of more. Asanka, there's a slip in position and he's got to be playing it very carefully here. Asanka doesn't want to give his wicket away. They need the partnership once again. And they have to carry their team through right throughout. So take his time, couple of overs to see off. And that's taken. Asanka Silva. I told that he has to be a little bit careful, but he gives his wicket away. Shiraz Khan bowling another fabulous delivery, leading Asanka Silva on, and he does give that edge. So 2 wickets in the over, and now Kuwait Swedish are really under pressure. It doesn't look like they might get to 160 because now the 4 good batters are back in the pavilion. They do have Sajid Kalam, but have a look at that before. What a spin that was. On the second or third attempt, maybe he caught that, but what's important that he did catch it. So now there are 2 left-handers. So as we discussed before the start of the match, this surface is going to assist the spinners, and this is why you see it's perfect for both of these. The spinners are really taking the batters on. Where's the slip? There should have been a slip in place. Sajid Kalam is a new batter. Put the pressure on. Maybe Nasir Hussain has some different tactics here. So now India get only 11 in that second super over. Now pressure on whoever's been given the ball in hand. Short. It's not connected well, but there's a feeler in the deep. So there's only gonna get 1. It's been a great over. 2 runs have come out of it, and 2 wickets, 2 big wickets, I would say, of Usman Ghani and Asanka Silva. And it's the end of over number 11. 65 for the loss of 4 are the Kuwait Swedish. So Rizwan has been brought back into the attack. That's the second spell of the match. The two left-handers on position is played in the gap. Long chase for Adnan. He does not manage to cut it. So Rizwan is conceding runs in the 2 overs, and now it's been brought back, and still the runs continue to come. They're going to get wickets. The wicket of Yasin Patel will help the NCM mightily. But can they get one? It's something that we'll have to see. So 5 runs. He'll play it carefully, in my opinion, Sajid Kalam. There's no hurry. He can take his time, get himself in, see off a couple of overs, and then start attacking. Let's say from the 14th over. But Yasin Patel now needs to connect some. He did get one in the first delivery of the over. Playing a very crucial knock here. 36 of 35 deliveries. Run a ball though, but from the circumstance that his team is in, you have to commend him. And there's one more delivery left. Oh, that's great spin from the surface. It will be interesting to see once Kuwait Swedish spinners come in, Yasin and Ridmika. Nonetheless, before that, 12 overs done, 72 for the loss of 4 wickets. Kuwait Swedish. There Shiraz, full toss. That has to be gone for a maximum. And it was a sloppy one, of sort of a freebie given by Shiraz Khan to Yasin Patel. It's 43 of 37 deliveries now. And he's playing really well for his side. In this KCC T20 Elite Cup, the match between Kuwait Swedish and NCM Investment. Catch the inside edge. He was lucky to not go on to hit the stumps. Again, sharp turn from Shiraz Khan. He's doing it well. He's amongst the wickets tonight. Just like in that first match against Stack Cricket Club, 2 wickets and 44 runs to be given. This time he's kept the tab on those runs, but he's got no wickets. And looks like that's done. So India have won it. Afghanistan in that second super over could not manage to keep it on. They lost both the wickets and they got only one run. The Kuwait Swedish in here. That's a good shot from Sajid Kalam. The fielder will take it. He's dropped it. Diju. It was Diju. Oh no, it's Nasir Hussain. Beg your pardon. Can you expect that Shiraz would have got his third wicket? He went on, looked like it was going for a maximum. That it was hit hard. And in the rebound, it was a good delivery. He's upset with himself and he should be. Shiraz, wonderfully done. So India win the Super Over by 10 runs. Afghanistan came close to defeating the mighty Indians. But they've got to give a lot of kudos to the Afghanistan side. Well done. And surely it was a great match to watch. That's a wicket. Shahrukh Kudus comes into the attack, gets the wicket of Sajid Kalam. He was dropped and given life in that previous over, but does not live to see another over here. Wicket on the very first delivery, and it breaks the back of the Kuwait Swedish. Half the side is back in the dugout, and Yasin Patel has been left hanging with the partners. You went too early with that shot, and that what happened. They were playing spinners on, and all of a sudden there's some pace on it, and there we see. That's another wicket. That's another one. Shahrukh Kudus. It was Dimesh Latif who comes in and immediately he's been sent back. What a bowling performance this has been. And Kuwait Swedish have been left, literally they've been left hanging 6 wickets down. Can you believe it? It is a fantastic delivery and an over from Shahrukh Kudus. He'll be on a hat-trick now. Let's have a look what happened. Naveen Jacob taking that catch. It is the outside edge. Yes, it was, and he knew it. An easy decision that was for Imran Mustafa Haji. He's been given a warning. He has the spikes on. He's walking on the danger zone. So there's Sumon, who's going to face the hat-trick delivery from Shahrukh Kudus. They have the additional feelers in the slips. Comes running in. Bowls a no ball. Even if there was a slightest chance of getting that hard trick, he himself spoils it by bowling it over that line. So there's a free hit for Sumon, and very much required from this circumstance. So 3 more deliveries to go by in the over. This has been a fantastic one from Shahrukh Kudus. Sumon connects straight down the ground. The fielder does well. What an effort that is. That is Shiraz Khan for you, the national player for the Kuwait national side, the team member. And this is what it tells you, the preparation, the efforts that they put in training, the level of fielding, the dive. It's just amazing to see. So there's one more. And then we'll be done with over number 14. Kuwait Swedish 82 for the loss of 6. Yasin Patel 40 for 41. It's a good shot delivery to finish off the over with. 14 overs have been completed. Shahrukh Kudus a fantastic over. 2 wickets for only 2 runs. And it will be very, very interesting to see how he comes back again in that next over. He'll be coming with a lot of pace. And there's Shiraz Khan. He's looking to get another wicket for himself. Up in the air. Just falling short of Haroon. They're living dangerously here, the right-handers. Even left-handers have been troubled. So there's no left-hand, right-hand biasness when Shiraz Khan is bowling. So that's Kuwait Swedish 83 of the loss of 6 wickets, 14.1 overs. Shiraz Khan will have got his 3rd wicket. It was dropped from the hands of Nasir Hussain. And nonetheless, Ajit Kalam is back in the pavilion, so it doesn't matter much. We'll wait for the umpire's confirmation. That's given as wide, so 5 wides to add That was not pitched correctly, and this is what the result is. So they will take it, the Kuwait Swedish. They need runs to come. However it might come, wides, black buys, or even buys gifted by the NCM investment. They have to make sure that they reach at least 150 in order for it to be a defendable target against the likely batters of NCM. This is again another wide. He's now straying away from that line. He's bowling his final over of the spell. 19 runs given. This wide makes it 20 off his over. There's a chance. No, there is not. Diju Xaviers comes running in from long on a bounce. The Kuwait Swedish 90, Sumon 204, Yasin Patel 45 or 44 deliveries. He's been the only man who so far made it for the Kuwait Swedish. There's no one else. That was sort of okay. Up in the air, that is going towards Nimesh. He takes it. Shiraz gets another one. And Sumon has to walk back. That's wicket number 7 overall to lose for the Kuwait Swedish. And what's happened here? They're struggling to get towards that 150 or 160. They're not keeping their wickets intact, and the spinners are really doing it well. It's a long way up in the air, and once it is Nimish, it always make sure that it doesn't drop much. Sujan Mia, another batter comes in. So end of over number 15, the scores 91 for the loss of 7 wickets for the Kuwait Swedish. So 91 for the loss of 7 wickets. 15 overs done. Shahrukh once again comes into the attack. He's outside edge. They're claiming one to be. The umpire feels otherwise. Everyone were up in anticipation for it to be given as out. Everyone else heard a loud nick except the umpire, Imran Mustafa Haji. We don't know whether it was or no. It's from the way that Shahrukh Kudus went up, and surely why wouldn't he not go to put the pressure on the umpire? But he's very experienced, Imran Mustafa Haji, within 15 years of his dedicated service to Kuwait cricket. The senior level umpire, level 2, has represented Kuwait cricket and the umpiring fraternity in many Asian and international tournaments. Given one for the over, Shahrukh Kudus. He does use that short delivery to his advantage. And once again, as we speak, I cannot forget the way the match has been played. Everyone that you see on social media has been praising the Afghanistan side. They've done pretty well. And at one point, they were just close to defeating the mighty Indians. At one stage, it was 22 for the loss of 4. But then Rinku Singh and Rohit Sharma show happened. And you saw what an havoc they created in the last 5 overs of the first innings. More than 100 runs to get. And they stop at 212. That's the second warning I believe has been given to Shahrukh Kudus. If he does it once again, he steps it on the danger zone, then the penalty will kick in. The umpire being very vigilant of this. The second warning. So one more delivery left. Kuwait Swedish 92 for the loss of 7 wickets. Plays it smartly, but there's a fielder stationed in that position. So he'll keep the strike with himself. Yasin Patel, end of over number 16. They're 93 for the loss of 7, the Kuwait Swedish. So after 16 overs done, it is Harun who's been brought back into the attack for a second spell. He's gone high up, Yasin. The fielder is there, Diju. He will take it. The time was ticking on him to make sure to get the runs as quickly as possible. But in the process of getting a 6, he's connected and handed that one straight to Diju Xavier's. He departs for a well-played 46. Although he would have loved to get to his 50. But it's trouble time for the Kuwait Swedish. 93 for the loss of 8 wickets. They will not get to that 150 mark. They're going to fall below par now. He went on the back foot just that it had the height and not the distance. The Kuwait Swedish 93 for the loss of 8 wickets. Bulbul Mohammed is going to be the new batter in. They don't run, throw the non-strikers end. Direct throw. What's happening? Confusions again now at the non-strikers end again. Missed it. Everything is in chaos. 2 more wickets and they will be all out. That's done. Sujon trying to be a little bit more animative. But Harun will have the last laugh. So 9 wickets down. Kuwait Swedish are struggling to get even towards 100. Even towards 100. It's a difficult time. Sujon going back just for scoring 2. Naveen Jacob did well. And there we see walking down the ground. He should have looked to make sure that he gets the remaining deliveries in, gets 1s and 2s. So there's Chinna, the new batter in. 1 wicket away, the NCM investment. Cracker of a delivery to the new batter. And Harun has been getting a lot of spin for himself. It's an appeal. Looks like that's gone. That's a wicket. So it's going to be the end or no? It's not. It looked like it's the end of an over. The reaction said that we might see a wicket. So there's Shahrukh Kudus, and hopefully he will love to take a wicket here and finish off the proceedings, but Bulbul will not give it away. He's going to make sure that he sticks out there to preserve those wickets. There's only 1 to preserve. 3 overs to go to finish off the 20 overs. Can they cross the 100-run mark? The spinners are going to really pose a challenge also to the NCM investment. They do possess great spinners. Up the sleeves, Nimish Radmika. There's Yasin Patel. Right in the block hole. Gets a one. Brings Chinna on strike. That's cleaned him up. Shahrukh Kudus gets 3 wickets in the end. And the innings of the Kuwait Swedish has been dismantled for 95. They've been bowled out in 17.3 overs. It was a fantastic bowling performance from the NCM investment. Before that, have a look at it. Went on the back foot, cramped him up for room, and deflected off those pads. So Shahrukh Kudus, impressive it is from his side. It was Rizwan who started. Before that was Haroon who took the wicket off Adnan Idris for a golden duck. Then it was Rizwan who came in. And then the wickets kept falling by. The Kuwait Swedish in the end were 95 bowled out. Yasin Patel was the only batter who stood tall. 46 of 46 deliveries. Usman Ghani tried to do his best. It was a good partnership that was going on. But then that wicket fell. Shiraz Khan took that wicket. And then it was a parade of wickets to fall. Usman Ghani 18 of 21. Ravija 9 of 6. Sajid Kalam 3. Harun Shahid got 3 wickets with 6 runs in his 3 overs. A fantastic spell from that bowler. Shiraz Khan 3 for 22 of his 4. Shahrukh Kudus also doing very well. 3 of 5. And Mohammad Rizwan was among the runs, but he gets a wicket nonetheless. So that's it, dear viewers, from the first innings. We take a short break, and when we are back, we'll see the innings of the NCM investment. Stay tuned. Don't leave your mobile or TV screens. So once again, a very good evening and welcome, dear viewers, to this run chase from the Kuwait Swedish, who need from the NCM, beg your pardon, who need to get 96 runs on the board in the 20 overs that they have. And as we see, it's Nasir Hussain and Nimish Latif who have been making their way out. Usually we see Nasir with Diju, but Diju will surely come lower down the order. And it's also very important if you see that if the NCM can finish these runs quickly and win with as many deliveries left, it will really boost their net run rate, which is right now going to be very crucial as we've progressed further to the tournament. We've seen that teams being eliminated just based on the net run rate. So it's crucial. But it's not going to be easy because we'll have spinners also to attack from the Kuwait Swedish, just like we saw what the NCM investment spinners, Harun, it was Shiraz Khan, it was Rizwan, it was Nimish, everyone contributed with the ball in hand. And from the Kuwait Swedish, it will be Nimish Latif, it will be Yasin Patel, and it will be Adnan Idris, the three mighty spinners, to do the job for them. So there we are, 1 ball, 1 minute away. The umpire says play. Nimish is ready against Nimish and Nasir Hussain. Oh, that's a wicket on the very first delivery. I told you this is going to be an interesting match. It's not going to be taken lightly by the NCM investment because they have the fantastic bowling lineup, the Kuwait Swedish camp. The spinners do it for them. And Nimish was given the job by Usman Ghani and wicket on the very first delivery. He sort of wanted to play that drive, then was completely outdone with that spin over there. Pitched up in the right zone, and the surface has been doing great since 8 p.m. this evening. In comes the Xaviers. So there we have the NCM investment. They've lost the wicket on the very first delivery of the over. And it's Nimish now. So this is going to be challenging because the ball will go away from the right-handers, the Xaviers and Nasir Hussain. They're going to make it sure that they build a partnership. Not too many runs to get. 94 only required. The target is 96, 4 runs almost required every over, 5 runs let's say. Half tracker. And he's off the mark, the Xaviers. So now it's Nasir to face against Nimish. That kept straight. There was no spin on that one. It is wonderful, no doubt. So this has been the great performance from the NCM bowlers initially, and now it's the Kuwait Swedish who are making the NCM investment sweat a little bit. And Nimish Latif has started the job. Nimish. It's Nimish Iridimika. So there's Nimish to Nimish. It's a little bit of confusion while I speak because both are my good friends. But Nasir Hussain is watchful. He's on the back foot, not coming. And the front foot, just like what Nimish tried to play that lofted cover drive. Got deceived with that spin. There is a slip. Sandar 1 is in that position. And ones and twos is the game. We are early in the innings, but if they can scalp a little bit more wickets over here, NCM, beg your pardon, Kuwait Swedish, I'm for sure Yasin Patel will be coming from the other end. If not him, then Adnan Idris. So Peel square leg, end of over number 1. 3 runs and a wicket out of the over. The match is on. Kuwait Swedish will not let it go dying down. Stay tuned for the next 19 overs of action. So there's Yasin Patel as expected from the garden end. They're cramping them for room. There's an inside edge. We'll wait for the umpire's confirmation. Was it leg byes or was it off the bat? It's been given as a leg bye. But I'm really very excited to see how the NCM investment are going to tackle this run chase. There's not too many runs, as I mentioned, only 94 runs to get. But it's all about the spinners. They are doing it well. They're picking up wickets. Nimish started off. Diju comes down the ground. That's going to be on the onside. Straight towards mid-wicket. And they take a run. They don't want to take a lot of runs with those risky shots, 1s and 2s. And surely they are going to make it. The required run rate is under 5. It can always be controlled. He goes. Lucky for him, then did not go towards Adnan Idris. Yasin knows it. Shuffles away, gets it in the gap. The ball is going away towards the boundary. This is Diju Xavier's for you. Just give himself enough room and played it well in the gap. There was no one back in the deep on the offside, and there's runs all the way for Diju Xaviers. So the counter attack will also come in. They're not going to let it go so easily from their hands. 94 only to get. And Diju Xaviers has started to show the sign. That's on the onside. That's connected well enough. That's a maximum. Yasin has been leaking runs and Usman Ghani straight away will come to him because it is required. Not a lot of runs to defend. And if you're giving those easy ones, it will just go flying out. He just went deep back inside, cleared his back leg, giving himself the room he required, and then off and over. So one more delivery left and then we're going to be done with over number 2. But this is an over for the NCM to bounce back. 3 runs only in that first over. They've got 13 out of it. And that's a dot. So end of over number 2. 16 for the loss of a wicket. So Nimish will continue. He does have a slip on. And Nasir will be watchful. He is watchful. There you see cautious effort. But Diju on the other hand is in a different zone. He wants to attack. He does not know to play that waiting game. And that's gone. That's been claimed. Yes. Adnan Idris takes it. Nasir has to walk back. I told you he's a little bit watchful, but he's way too watchful on that occasion. And NCM Investment have lost their second. So the spinners are doing it here. I'm very, very confident about the Kuwait Swedish. They will try their best to defend it. Adnan takes that catch. Nimish gets another one. Have a look at that one. He went for it, fell for it, and Adnan taking it easy. It's an easy catch. So Naveen Jacob is going to be the new batter in. We wouldn't have expected to see such a situation, at least the fans of the NCM Investment. But nevertheless, we've got to believe in this. The NCM are 16 for the loss of 2 wickets. We are 3 more deliveries away. It's on the offside. There's a run on the other end. So Diju Xavier's 12 of 6. Does he still continue his attacking game, or does he make sure that he plays a waiting game? It's very important to see. He goes for the attack. That should be taken. It has been taken. Asanga Silva is taking that catch, and Nimish gets another one. That was not required by Diju Xaviers. What has he done here? The NCM Investment cannot believe it. And he's been the attacking man. The pick of the bowlers, Nimish. The go-to man for Usman Ghani in these crucial situations where the wicket is spin friendly. Diju departs after showing an attacking bravado. It was way outside. He tried to drag the ball from outside off towards the onside. Never easy. And also Asanga Silva taking that. You're surely under pressure, because if that catch would have been dropped, I tell you, Diju would have made the entire team pay. So Manjula has to come in very early. We're still not done with wicket over number 3. 3 wickets down. And Nimish is really doing it well for his side. It's an appeal going down leg. For sure that's going down leg, or even the side. So it doesn't matter. End of over number 3. The NCM Investment, a bit of a shock now for them in this over. And they have been stuck for 17 for the loss of 3 wickets. The top 3 batters are back in the pavilion. It was Diju Xaviers. It was Nimish. Nimish on the very first delivery. Then it was Diju who tried to play some attacking shots. And it was Nasir Hussain who was a little bit baffled about the way the ball was spinning off that surface. This match will go right down the 20 overs. Stay tuned, it can fallen in anyone's hands. Naveen Jacob, Yasin Patel will continue. He's been shown the belief he's going to be 12 runs in that previous over, but more importantly, it's the wickets have gone, 3 wickets down. So Yasin Patel against Naveen Jacob. They want to find another wicket here. He's being way too cautious. There's inside edge. There is an inside edge. Where was the throw? Wayward completely. What happened to Usman Ghani? They don't steal the second. Lucky for them. So now the left-hander against the left-hander. Nimish, Yasin the bowler versus Manjula the batter. Let's see where it goes. It's a fantastic over. He's cramping him for room. Just missed it by a whisker. So end of a successful over for Yasin Patel. Good comeback in terms of stopping the runs. Only a run to be given. And the NCM are 18 for the loss of 3 wickets. So 4 overs done. Nimish will continue. He starts off with a wide, but the idea from Usman Ghani is to get another wicket here. That's gone up in the air. It will be safe. The ball is running away and it beats the fielders in the end. So they do get a boundary. They want the runs to come in and they're getting it there. Mind you, again 90 for the target. So slowly but steadily they can make it there. Played it smartly and played it gently. It's the NCM investment 23 for the loss of 3 wickets. It's again a lot of spin on that one. He wants to find the outside edge of the bat. There's 2 more deliveries left, and then we're done with the over number 5, and only 1 more over to go, and then the field restrictions will be lifted. But I don't think that the Kuwait Swedish would want to have more fielders on the boundary line. It's all about saving those 1s and 2s. So as many fielders inside the ring is going to be beneficial for them to curtail those easy ones. That's sloppy. That is sloppy. Plenty of freebies in this over. Oh, that took the outside edge. It did not. So end of over number 5. NCM are 25 for the loss of 3 wickets. That's in the gap. That's going to go away towards the boundary fence. Adnan comes in. And that's a good shot from Manjula to break the pressure off. The required run rate is 4.52, courtesy that boundary. Oh, what happened there for a brisk moment? Goes on the onside. There's not going to be a 1. They don't want to take any risk here. The NCM investment. And once it's down the ground, that's straight towards the com box, and that's going to hit us here. We are lucky. And I'm safe. So 10 runs out of this over. This is an expensive one. Manjula is taking it on. It was way outside the off stump. It came advancing down the ground. It's great that it did not hit the glass. Manjula. So now the required run rate coming further down. Sloppy from Adnan. Is giving the room, is giving the time for the batters to adjust. This is not the way that he should have looked to bowl. 14 runs out of this over. Could you believe it? It was turning out to be the pressure overs till over number 5, and this one is just completely out of the box, and Manjula is doing it. He needs to carry on. His team needs him to go towards that mark. This is the KCC T20, the Elite Cup. Shot. Again on the offside. This time the ball is running away. It might clear the field. It does. He could not stop that one. Can you believe it? 18 runs. 18 mighty runs in a run chase that's less than 100. The NCM have moved to 43. The pressure that was built, I tell you, has just been eroded in that 1 over. Manjula was yet to get off the mark, and then he's got 18 runs in this over itself. Superb hitting this. And that's smartly done. No need. And giving the respect it requires. End of over number 6. The power play is done. 43 for the loss of 3 wickets, the score for the NCM investment. So Yasin Patel will continue. All that Jacob John has to do is make sure that he gets a 1 and is on the other end. He can be at the non-strikers end, give the strike to Manjula, and that's what's sensibly done. They do have more fielders inside the circle. They only have 4 on the boundary line. There's long off, long on. There's a deep extra cover for Manjula. And there's a deep backward square leg he's moving to. Required run rate now less than 4. This is a quiet over. Only 1 run has come out of it. And this is good. They have to play it very sensibly. Not lose a wicket. So end of over number 7. Only 1 run came out of the over. It's 44 for the loss of 3. There's 52 runs required in the next 78. It's easy for the NCM investment to do it. And they will surely want to do it over here. So Sumon has been given the ball in hand. So now the spinners are out. And there's some pace on the ball. So Naveen Jacob is 18 of 15. Naveen Jacob is 7 of 12. Manjula is 18 of 15. The target is 96. Play that gently on the offside. That's a 1. The umpire got out of the way. It's a good throw. Aim though. So this is going to be the quiet spell now, the quiet phase of this match where the runs are going to be 1-2 every over. They will drag this match probably till over 15-16 because the win is very much required. Doesn't matter if they try to get it early, because in that process of getting it early, they might just lose all their wickets away. Beautiful shot. That's played a good cut shot. Dive. Did well. Stops couple of runs. Will come back for the second. Well done by that fielder. The NCM investment are 48 for the loss of 3. Naveen Jacob 9 of 14. Manjula is 19 of 16. There's 2 more deliveries left. Banged in shot. He too, like Shahrukh Kudus, uses this short delivery to the good disguise every time. Can surprise the batter, and many times he's got a wicket as well. So plays it down the ground. He'll keep strike for the next over. Naveen Jacob, end of over number 8. NCM are 49 for the loss of 3 wickets. So NCM investment 49 for the loss of 3. Nimesh will bowl the final over of a spell. They are in the search for a wicket, and that's why he's been asked to come in and finish it off. He might get a wicket. That's what they require. It's gone. That's a 6. Naveen Jacob connects it and he does it very well indeed. The runs are coming in now for the NCM investment. They're getting closer to the target. Still a long way to go though. They need 41 more runs. But if they continue to get those 6s and 4s, they surely can make it. So it's Naveen Jacob now with that 6, with that confidence. Let's see what he does. Smart thing to do. He plays it on the offside. He gets a 1, is now at the other end. And this is what's required. They get a 6, get a 1. Release the pressure off. The target 96 as we said. Now it's anyway less than 4 runs required every over. Flicked on the on. Manjula is 19 of 16. 2 more deliveries away. Straight towards backward square leg. So one more delivery and then we're going to done with over number 9. NCM 57 for the loss of 3 wickets. So sort of a comeback from that 6 that he conceded. But still an expensive over from the perspective of the game. Nimish, he did well picking up those early wickets, but then the last 2 overs were not quite up to the mark in containing those runs and picking up wickets. So there we see 9 overs done. And now Suman will continue 4 runs in that first over. This partnership was what was required for the NCM investment. 40 of 37 deliveries. They're doing it for the team. The job is not done yet. 39 more runs to get. And they're going to do it one by one. Even if the win comes with over number 16, 17 and 19. They only have to make sure that it comes before that 121st ball, because there's only 120 deliveries to be bowled, 120 legal deliveries. So even if it comes at the last delivery of the second innings, it doesn't matter. They have to get a win here. They cannot be losing from this situation that they are in. Naveen Jacob is set. Manjula at the other end is also sort of set. And with pace on the ball, it's helping them in rotating those strike. They aren't hitting some risky shots. So apart from Nimish, the spinners have not been that effective, let's say, from the Kuwait Swedish. Adnan Idris, as we know, gave away 18 runs in an over. Yasin Badal also conceding a few. What happened there? It's been called as a no ball. Looks like that slipped from his hand. It's been given a warning. So 2 runs to add and also a free hit. So Manjula will have the license to go for it. That's a wide delivery, so the free hit will continue. So 4 more deliveries and still the free hit goes on. It's only going to be a 1 to get. This is KCC T20, the Elite Cup 2024. The NCM investment 62 of 3 wickets in 9.3 overs, 3 more deliveries, and then we're done with this first half of the second innings. Plays the uppercut but finds a fielder over there. Naveen Jacob, he was set and gives it away. Sumon bowling that right line, right length, and wicket number 4 to fall just when it seemed that the NCM investment will get it there easily. The Kuwait Swedish have come back and picked up a wicket. So it departs for scoring only 18 or 23, but an important partnership out there with Manjula finally comes to an end. Slightly shorter, and the sort of an uppercut did not work. You do not have to move an inch even, Yasin Patel. So now all eyes on Shiraz Khan. So there's the NCM investment, 62 for the loss of 4 wickets. 2 more deliveries left to go by. Shiraz is out there now, and Manjula 22 of 20. Gets the outside edge, travelling a lot of pace. He gives it a dive, has not been able to stop it. So they get the boundary nevertheless. And this was very smartly done by Shiraz Khan, using the pace of the bowler. There you'll see Yasin gave it all, but then could not stop it. Oh, that surprised him with that bouncer. What a comeback, what a reply to Shiraz Khan. End of over number 10. NCM are 66 for the loss of 4 wickets. So they need 33 more runs in the next 10 overs. Which is 3.3 runs an over required from here on. So 30, beg your pardon, required of 60 now. Not 33, 30. So 3 runs and over. So 5 more deliveries left. NCM investment 67 for the loss of 4 wickets. 6 more wickets left, yes. And the NCM Adnan Idris has been brought back into the attack. The quiet over, only a run to come in on the first delivery. The NCM has 67 for the loss of 4. 1 more delivery left to go by. And it's only going to be a run. So 11 overs done. 68 for the loss of 4 wickets for the NCM investment. So there we have the NCM investment, 68, 9 more overs left, and they need 28 more runs to get. They should finish it in the next 6 overs from here on. And Suman will continue. The call is for 1, they take that 1 easily. So now this has halted the pace with which the runs have been scored, because they're looking to win this match as easily as possible and not sort of give their wickets away and make it tough for them in the process of finishing it early. The net run rate is probably a secondary factor always. It's about the win first. Straight towards that fielder. That was a slow one. He went too early, Manjula, and the call is for second, but they will not get it there. Did not bounce as much as I expected. What happened there? Was he trying to be a little bit more animative? Teasing Shiraz Khan to go for that run. Manjula spotted the cheekiness from Nimish and they did not go for that run, which was, I believe, the smart thing to do. Again, change of pace. It has worked in this over. Again, only 2 runs have come out of it. There's one more delivery. And then we're going to be done with over number 12. Bangs in short. That's a no ball. So an additional run and a free hit. So now one delivery left. And that's a free hit even. So is Shiraz Khan going to go for that big shot? The call is for Manjula running the first one hard, but they will only get one. There's never a second. So end of over number 12. NCM are 72 for the loss of 4. So Adnan Idris will bowl over number 13 and the third over of his spell. So and run to get here. On the offside. Again, only a 1 to get. So ones and ones will also do it. And this is what the idea is from Shiraz Khan and Manjula Prasanna. Manjula goes for that shot away from that fielder. He gets a boundary. And this is what they required. They needed the boundary to come in and they want to finish it as early as possible and they get it there. Manjula doing it for them. This is the KCC T20, the Elite Cup 2024. They're cruising towards that victory there now. The NCM investment. That's another beautiful shot. He's been literally hammered for runs. That's a maximum to get out of it. Have a look at that one. He stepped on the offside, giving himself that angle to hit it, and that's a maximum. So the runs are coming thick and fast. 85 for the loss of 4 wickets. So 11 required in the next 42 deliveries. Let's see how it plays out. Bangs in short. He's asking for a wide and it's been given as a wide. Siraj had a look at the square leg umpire and then yes, he considered that to be well above head height. It's given one for the over as well. Sumon is not quite happy with that decision. That's right in the block hole. So 10 required more now. What a shot that is flicked. The wristy work from Shiraz Khan. Let's wait for the confirmation from the umpire. Is that a maximum? Looks like it will be given as no, that's one bounce towards the fence. So a boundary to come. What a wristy play it is. Flick off that wrist. Another beautiful shot by Shiraz Khan. That's again in the gap. That's a boundary. So 2 more runs required. And Kuwait Swedish not quite happy with how the things have gone for them. Have a look at it again. Banged and shot. And there it was. So 2 of 39 deliveries. Slow delivery. Goes on the offsides, finds the man. So only a run required now for the NCM investment to get the better off the Kuwait Swedish. What a match it was, I tell you. Initially, it did give us the sign that the Kuwait Swedish are going to take it right till the end because Nimish was clearly firing with the ball in hand. 3 wickets for him, but then it was the over from Adnan Idris. 18 runs, and Manjula literally took him on, which actually eased off the pressure and made sure that the NCM have an easy time getting to the target of 96. There's a run they require. Manjula does it. It was he who started with that beautiful over. 18 runs off the over of Adnan Idris, and from there the match turned in the favour of the NCM investment. They win this match, and it's a second loss that the Kuwait Swedish have in the tournament. Something that they would not like to be facing too much, but it's the Giants, NCM, who have done it. It's a second win for them, and they will look for many more in the tournament to come ahead. In the matches, beg your pardon, to come ahead. So the summary will be up for you in a short while. Before that, let's recap on what the things have happened. The NCM investment, it was their decision. They won the toss, their decision to bowl first. It was the correct decision to do so because straight away we saw Nimish, Rizwan, Harun, and everyone, Shiraz Khan even pitching up. It was Harun ultimately was the pick of the bowlers. I see 3 wickets for only 6 runs. But also, it was Shahrukh Kudus who did the job. With the ball in hand, mighty efforts. It was then from the Kuwait Swedish, the only man who did it for them, Yasin Patel, 46. And Arun Shai, 3 of 6 in his 3 wickets for 6 runs. Shiraz Khan, 3 for 22. Shahrukh Kudu, 3 for 5. Mohammad Rizwan, 1 for 26. When it came down to chase, they got there in 13.5 overs with 6 wickets in hand. With Manjula Prasanna, 39 not out. Naveen Jacob, 18. Shiraz Khan, 18. The bowling, Nimish, the only bowler who tried to put some pressure. Nimish, 3 wickets. Sumon, 1 wicket for 31. That's it, dear viewers. We take a short break. When we're back, we see the post-match presentations. So welcome back, dear viewers, to the post-match presentation. What a victory it was been for the NCM investment, and it started with all the bowlers in the first innings, the spinners to be precise. In the presentation party, I have with me the match official, Mr. Qayyum. Welcome, sir, to give away the award. And rightly for his brilliant all-round performance, first with the ball in hand, he took the 3 wickets, which broke the back of the Kuwait Swedish, and then with the bat in hand, the wristy player that he is, Shiraz Khan, dear viewers, is rightfully the player of the match. Well done, Shiraz. What an amazing performance. Back-to-back man of the match performances from this man, and plenty of it to expect in the tournament to come. So that's it, dear viewers. This is Jason signing off, wishing you all a very good night.